So this is Forest House Rothenburg, the cottage in the woods. It's where I stayed when I was an exchange student. And this is the villa next door, Rothenburg. So yeah, Forest House Rothenburg. It was at one point like an inn, and by the way, Forest House, it's where the forester of the baron or whoever lived in the villa, the forester was his forester, you know, would like manage his lands and hunt for him and that kind of thing. So we're gonna go for a walk with Timber and Sam here, the Australian shepherds. Didn't you guys check the weather forecast? So, yeah, this is my Germany, right? Nice hilly countryside. Right now we're in Nordrhein-Westphalen, and over that way is Niedersachsen, or Hessen. I don't know. But we're kind of in the corner of the three lands, Bundesländer, states, and here you can see the windmills. There's a lot of them around here. Germany likes windmills. I think Germany is like the biggest producer of, or no, the majority of Germany has like I think the biggest percentage of its energy produced by wind power up on the North Sea, and it's really flat up there. So in the sea, I think, and also on land, on the flat land, where the wind comes off of the sea. A lot of power produced there, as I understand it. Fog. So there you go, that's more like a little sunshine on the whitewashed houses there with their red roofs, typical Deutsch. And you got some more windmills there. Here's another shot from a different angle. We're kind of at the end of that plateau that I was on. And this way is Forest House Rothenburg. And this is also one of my main routes that I would do. My main jogging route. 17 minutes down, 12 minutes back. I usually go like right here. There's a intersection. And that's where it was here though that I would start this, where I had like run into the woods to go number 2. Continued, and well, those who were at Sun Fair know what I'm talking about. So this is Timber. He's the dad. And that there is Sam, his son. Father and son sniffing, running, exploring. It's awesome. I was just reflecting that walking with these dogs out here in this nice countryside makes me feel like an English like some from Jane Austen. All I need is like a frilly collar and some coattails and a walking stick. I'd be like Mr. Darcy, except maybe not quite so good looking. So here we have a hunting blind stand. I don't know what you call this thing. This is how we hunt over here in Europe. You just sit up here and hang out, and you watch over the field until some unsuspecting animal comes out and you shoot it. Which we do in the States too. You got tree stands and stuff, but they do it in a little more comfort here. So here they don't really have the room and the the space to do hunting like we do in the States, you know, where you go camping with your backpack and stuff like that. So you got to do it this way, because in Germany and in much of this area of Europe, I think, you know, there's a town like every 5 kilometers. There is no wilderness, except I suppose maybe in the Alps, and even then every valley, you know, is settled with, you know, little villages and stuff. So you can't go shooting your high-powered hunting rifles into the trees like you can in the States with our vaster expanses of land. But here we go. So now, we have sheep and we have sheepdogs. That's not a good mix. Hey, come on, guys. Come here. Leash time. Nate, bleiben sitzen. So here we have some German countryside up here. There, I think, is Trendelburg. You can't see it very well. And then right over here, over this hill, I'm not going to go over there because of those sheep. But then you have Deisel. Oh, you see those black sheepdogs there. German Shepherds, I think. But yeah, so I'd come up here and sit somewhere over here. There's like a place you can sit in a bench, maybe over there. So, yeah. Germany has very much like a hiking, walking culture. So you see here, you could walk up here from town, and I think this little hut belongs to some kind of like little walking club or something like that, or maybe the town Sporthalle. Come up here, have a barbecue, fry up some wurst, drink some beer. So you always see people walking around, wandering, they call it. And I didn't do it, but in a lot of classes too, we'll like every year go on like a class Wanderung, like a class hike, you know, like 20 kilometers or something. Team building, I guess. But yeah, you could probably get used to walking around in this countryside. And this is something you'll see also in, well, I've seen it in Germany and in the Czech Republic, probably most countries, Poland, is they have like wander routes, walking routes all over the place that are like marked. You can never get lost in Germany anyhow, because there's like a village every 5 kilometers, like I think I said before. But you know, you just have to follow the markings, and it's pretty nice. Yeah, you know, for bikes too. I mean, there's ones that like go all the way across the country, you know, just following like country roads and these kind of forest roads, that kind of thing. And sometimes they're like paint, like just marked with the color, you know, like a white stripe, red stripe, white stripe, for example, or like that, like more like an official sign that says the direction and kilometers. Maybe we'll see some up here. Forsthaus Rotenberg is down in this little glen here, or whatever that is.